Hello, dear foodie friends, and welcome to Kitchen Chat. I'm Margaret McSweeney here in the beautiful Viking and La Cornue showroom with one of my dearest friends, Chef Jaime Laurita. I love the showroom.
Oh, thank you so much. I love having you in the showroom.
Oh.
You make it even prettier.
Well,
look at her. I mean, how could you make our showroom a little bit more sparkly and elegant? Just add Margaret McSweeney in her ball gown.
It is Oscar season, and yes.
Why didn't you tell me I would have wore a tuxedo?
Oh, well, you always look fabulous.
Oh,
so.
well, you shine even brighter. That's okay with me.
Well, thank you. And as you know, we're going to continue our tradition of pairing food and film, Oscar-nominated film with Kitchen Chat nominated recipes. So today, I thought it would be fun to feature The Shape of Water. I don't know if you've seen it.
I have not seen it, but I know people that have.
Yes, it's a really interesting one, a little bit out of my comfort zone, quite honestly. It's kind of a sci-fi fantasy thriller when this lonely woman fell in love with a sea creature who was being held captive at a government agency.
Wow, is he cute? What kind of sea creature?
A little scaly. But
scaly, like a fish or like an octopus?
A fish, kind of a gigantic fish.
Wow.
Key thing is what this lonely lady would do is she would feed the sea creature hard-boiled eggs. So I thought, wouldn't that be fun to feature Gale Gand's recipe for egg salad sandwich?
Oh, I love Gale Gand.
Yes.
This is a great recipe already, just because it's Gale Gand.
Yes, she's a James Beard Award-winning chef.
And a really nice person.
Yes.
She's very kind. I love Gale.
Yes, and she's going to be coming to doing events at the showroom,
Yes,
too.
she is. Yeah, we talked about having Gale in here, and many chefs here at our Viking showroom. We're Suite 137 in the Merchandise Mart. One of the things that I'm super excited about, Margaret, today to talk about Viking is their new Turbo Chef, which has changed my life as a chef. I have to tell you, basically it's a speed cook oven, and I'm gonna show you just how fast it actually works today as we cook some thick sliced bacon. Yes. If you don't mind, I'll just put it in the oven now.
Do.
Turbo Chef makes you a better cook, number one, because it's got over 900 recipes and food items currently already stored in it. Basically, you would go to your food item, and you would go to meats, you would go to pork. Let's go to bacon.
This is incredible.
Mm-hmm. And let's go to thick sliced bacon. So in 5 minutes and 30 seconds, it's going to cook this bacon. So I'm going to pop it in.
Yes, it's so fun to see Chef Gale Gand's recipe for egg salad sandwich because it has the addition of bacon. And I think that really helps give it a crunch and a different flavor.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to, Gail, I hope you don't mind, I'm going to throw in a little chopped parsley today, just for a little bit of color because of the movie. I think some under the sea greenery. You know, if I had seaweed, I would have thrown it in, but I'm going to put the addition of parsley in there just to give it a little bit of pop of color.
Yes.
Or should we be using tuna fish? Just kidding. So next time. Actually, you know, one of my favorite sandwiches to date is a tuna fish and egg salad, one on top of the other. Did you ever have that?
I have never had
So
that.
delicious.
Wow.
Toasted pumpernickel bread, tuna salad, egg salad, done. Delish. Okay,
That
so
does sound good.
in Gail's recipe, it calls for some mayonnaise. So I'm going to dump in some mayo.
And this is so fun cooking with you.
Thank you, Margaret McSweeney. It's so fun having you in the kitchen because I get to watch you on your culinary journey. You know, this is many years now that I'm watching you do what you do with Kitchen Chat, and I'm super impressed to have you not only, you know, evolve in the cooking world, but you meet so many famous chefs and so many well-known cooks. Have you learned anything?
I have. In fact, a little tidbit that Chef Gale Gand shares in her recipe. She and Julia Child were dear friends. And anyway, this is Julia Child's secret to hard-boiled eggs. You put them in the pot and pour cold water on top of them, where it's about an inch above the eggs. Put it on the stovetop and boil. Once it starts boiling, turn off the heat and let it set for 5 minutes. Then put it in the sink, cold water on it, and then once it cools, put everything in. Take the eggs out, of course, and chill it overnight.
Wow, so this is a woman who When I met Margaret several years back, didn't even know how to boil water.
No. It was pretty bad.
It's pretty bad, but I'm watching you on your culinary journey, and I'm very proud of you. So this recipe calls for, I think it's half a cup of mayonnaise. We're also adding a little bit of Dijon mustard.
Spice it up.
Spicing it up. And then I have my little magic Le Creuset, a little bit of salt, and this is fresh ground black pepper. When you make egg salad, basically it's a fun thing to have in your refrigerator at all times. Deviled eggs, I always spread it on a BLT. So delicious. Both sides of the bread, the L, the T, and the B. Put that on both sides. Egg salad also, I've used it for several different things. I've stuffed it inside of chicken breasts, and it comes out really, really moist. It's just one of those things. It's one of those things I always have: tuna salad or egg salad, freshly prepared in my refrigerator every week. When you're on the go, it's nice to have.
Yes, and I guess for the BLT, you could change it to belt because you've got the bacon, eggs, lettuce, and tomato.
The Bell sandwich has just been born right here in the Viking Showroom. So with that being said, I'm going to add in some fresh chopped parsley. And then prior to the recipe, I had already used Turbo Chef with some chopped bacon.
And then promise you're not going to laugh, but in the theme of this movie, The Shape of Water, I made different shapes of sandwiches. So since it is a love story, I just got white bread and we toasted it there in the Viking oven, and also the little circles represent bubbles under the water.
Look at this. How cute is this? All right, so with that being said, I got my little toasted sandwiches. What a cute little thing for like breakfast in bed, right?
Yeah, definitely. Or while you're watching the Oscars as well.
With a glass of champagne.
Yes.
Right, a little bubbly right here. Now this is also delicious with a little bit of, I'm dreaming right now, a little bit of caviar.
Oh.
Maybe on the top.
Sure. Yes.
With your theme.
Absolutely.
Some fish eggs. I'm sure the fish monster you speak of would be very supportive of that. A little bit of smoked trout. I'm sticking with your fish theme here.
I love this. Absolutely.
My mind is going wild.
You're a culinary genius.
Oh, well, some may say. So this is super cute, just like this. And again, if you wanted to take that up a notch, kick that up a notch, think about rolling an anchovy around an olive, skewering it through a fancy little skewer, putting that on top to give it a little bit of the fishy flavor that we spoke of, right? So here they are, Margaret. Oh, so good.
This is delicious.
I'm talking with my mouth full. It's so good. Gale. Gale Gand. You got me.
Enjoy Oscar season. Let me know what's on your plate during the Oscars. And always remember to take a moment and savor the day.